So this is my audience. She is also my camera person. So according to Medicine Plus, 18 million adults have been diagnosed with alcohol use disorder. So what is alcoholism? Alcoholism is a dependent and uncontrollable consumption of alcohol. Alcoholism is very dangerous, and it is important to know what causes it. So some of the causes of alcoholism are biological factors, psychological factors, and social factors. Um, so the biological factors, so clothes, according to the alcohol rehab guide, there's close link between alcoholism and biological factors. So there are chemicals in your brain that reacts with alcoholism, and it causes a sensation in which you feel happy. So the higher the quantity of alcohol, the more quantity of this chemical, and you'll prone alcoholism. So the next factor is psychological factors. Psychological factors are where there's a individual with a disease such as depression, bipolar disorder, or social anxiety. So more than 40% of bipolar sufferers abuse or are dependent on alcohol, and 20% of depression sufferers abuse or are dependent on alcohol, according to the Addiction Center. These people with these effects, they use it to cope with their thinking that it's going to help them and increase their moods and make them happy. So that's why they use alcohol. So the last factor that can cause alcoholism is the social factor, and this is where basically like people around you or the society affects you. So basically, a good quote I got from the Alcohol Rehab Guide was, "Your culture, religion, family, and work influences many of your behaviors, including drinking." So this shows that our surroundings do affect us in a major way, and one of the things is peer pressure, in which people persuade you to drink. Like if you're at a party and people ask you to drink, and then you drink just because someone tells you or you got pressured to do it. Another thing is trying to fit to the environment. So if you're at a party and everyone else is drinking, and you just decide that you look weird not drinking with everyone else. This is another thing, and that's how social factors can cause alcoholism. There are many effects that come from alcoholism, and it's important to know what they are. So there are two types of effects, and there's both physical effects and internal effects. So what are physical effects? So from the Gateway Foundation, it states that 1 in 12 adults in the U.S. suffer from alcohol use disorder. This shows that there are many effects caused by alcohol. So basically, your behavior can change, your speech, your movement, your memory, speaking, and balance. You slur your words, you hard time walking. All of these are problems that cause physically problems. And another one is internal. So two organs that I found have very bad effects include the heart and the liver. The heart, blood pressure will increase, irregular heartbeat, and stroke. In the liver, there's hepatitis will come, and cirrhosis. So it is very important to know the causes and effects, and there are many effects including psychological, biological, and social, and there are both physical and internal effects. So the effects of alcoholism are very harmful, and knowing the effects can help our society to prevent the causes of alcoholism from happening. Thank you.